Good afternoon. Welcome to our In Case You Missed It for Day 3. If you were absent today, you missed a lot of good, exciting writing. First, we used mentor texts to see how we can frame our own ideas. So it was really neat. Our first mentor text was a poem called Where I'm From by George Ella Lyon. And I want to remind you that we first read it through for enjoyment, but then we reread to notice how does the author specifically make meaning. Remember, you don't want to talk in vague terms like the author used description or the author had some symbolism. You want to make sure you're very specific. That way, if you need an idea for your own writing, you can go back to those specifics. So, for example, in our poem from today, let's just read a couple lines. I'm from clothespins, from Clorox and carbon tetrachloride. I'm from the dirt under the back porch, black, glistening, it tasted like beets. I'm from the forsythia bush, the Dutch elm, whose long-gone limbs I remember as if they were my own. As we go by and look with a partner to see, well, what specifically is the author doing to make meaning? In this first part, that author is naming some everyday things and a brand name thing. These all have to do with laundry or cleaning, but we can get in our heads, well, what in my life is an everyday thing that I see my parents use? Next, we see that the author has talked about some natural elements, a place in her backyard, and some bushes and trees. So here, the dirt under the back porch. Maybe they used to play hide and seek back there. Maybe she used to hide from something else. She goes on to describe that dirt in detail using colors, the way it looks, and even how it tasted like beets. So we want to make sure that as we read a mentor text, that we are trying to be specific in what we noticed. As we went to Writer's Workshop with these two mentor texts in hand, we tried to think about how can we brainstorm more ideas, and then of course using those mentor texts to frame our ideas in similar ways. This is what we have been working on. Reading the words another author has written and allow those words to spark your own story ideas. But we want to make sure that you don't forget how to come up with your own ideas. You might think of a person or place that are important to you, strong feelings that you've had, first times or last times that you did something, or times when you realized something about yourself and who you are, or about your family. Also remember that writers live differently. They notice those small moments and they capture them in their writer's notebooks in case that they can become a story later. Everything in your life has meaning in some way, shape, or form, and you are the writer. So you can choose to take these small moments that you might at first find insignificant and grow them into larger ideas. If you're looking for what you need to do to be caught up for class tomorrow, you want both of our mentor texts, the I Am poem and the Where I'm From poem, and you want to make sure to try to write your own type of these poems using your notes from what you've noticed. I can't wait to see what you bring to school tomorrow to work on. Good luck. I'll see you then.